Yeah, the internet just keeps going. Oh, are my OBS settings wrong? Something's weird here. Something ain't right here. Okay, looks like we're going. Looks like it's going, but what's up, Crypto Grizzly? Yeah, having a little bit of trouble here, unfortunately. That's okay though. Keep that guy right there, and move this guy above. That works. It's good on your end. Okay, we got. Yeah, it seems better now. I don't know what happened. It's like my browser crashed and then my internet crashed at the same time, and now it seems like we're back up. So apologies for that, guys. That was weird. I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but it ain't that weird too often. So right now, I mean, hopefully everybody's in. Hopefully everybody's ready for the analysis. Yeah, market makers. It's been an easy market to trade lately. Very easy market to trade. It kind of gives me vibes back to the sideways action. Like September was an easy. Last September was a pretty easy market to trade. October was pretty easy to trade. November as well. And then it was a little tougher, at least for me, or maybe I just kind of got a little bit of writer's block and fatigue, a little bit harder around December. But yeah, guys, this was a trade made in the Aldo Empire. VIP Discord. Check it out. Link down below. Have an amazing community that a lot of people really like down there, but don't want to show it too much because I want to get into the analysis before I show it more. But yeah, and I'll probably show you, as well in the short later how I kind of got this trade set up. This one was, a pretty simple trade setup. I mean, volume area low, significant point. I'll show you exactly what I was looking at. I was looking at the 22-minute, bear div, stop loss above there, and then take profit around 26.5. I think I took profit there, local fib level, something of that nature. Hit that point, which is huge. So I mean, obviously high leverage, but I mean it's more of a scalp trade. So it's more about how much do you want to risk. I mean, risking about 1,300 on this to make 500 right here. Not a terrible risk reward ratio. So it's something that worked out. And yeah, I mean, ultimately, what are we looking at? I mean, 4-hour trigger wave, 5 hours about to get a trigger wave. That could be another blood diamond. It don't look too good, but it hasn't looked too good in a while. And red dot right there. And then so your main bullish case. Yeah, I mean, I am sure right now, but your main bullish case that could potentially, I don't know if it's going to play out, and I don't like the EMAs right here. I do not like the EMAs at all right here, but your main kind of bullish case is going to be if you get this bullish div and these gapped RSIs start to curve back up, that could bring you back up to 28, 29. We've been in this area, this range, since March. It's been, 3 months. Can we stay in this range for another couple months? If we can, it's probably going to happen now in an accumulation type year, like a 2023 or 2019 or 2015, something like that. So yeah, alts are probably getting killed. We'll talk about alts in a second. Yeah, good point. But yeah, so I'll show you guys too. Let's show you guys some of the trades because let's brag about it. They've been doing really well here, and we got two new pro analysts in the Discord as well. Crypto Bull Zone and Atlanticor. I'm gonna have them on the stream at some point pretty soon as well. Just wanted to show you guys kind of what I've been doing. Everything's working out really well. So yesterday I took a short, long from long like yesterday, like you guys saw on the live stream. Short, hit first profit, stopped out profit, then this short. So waiting for the next take profit. You're gonna see that right there. So been doing really well. They're not all gonna be winners. It's all a game of probability. Use good risk management. Okay, explain why I took the short. So I'll show you exactly what I posted in the Discord to kind of show you. These two charts were pretty evident. I mean, bear div confirmed right there, that coming down, it hit first take profit, it played out, as you can see, if we go on this 22-minute, played out pretty much exactly like predicted. Doesn't always play out exactly like predicted, but sometimes it does. A lot of time, more often than not, it does. Bear div here, money flow coming out right there as well. So that's what we're looking at. And ultimately, you're about to get, I mean, a little trigger wave right there. And then it looks like, I mean, unless we could bounce here a little bit, money flow coming off that 1 minute, it kind of looks like you might come down a bit more here and hit this area, which is going to be kind of the next take profit for this guy. This is a 5 Bitcoin position. It's a big boy position. It's a big position. Be careful. You need good risk management. But we'll see what happens. If we break down, you might be able to make a nice dollar in this. If you break down to kind of this area, 24/7. So yeah. So that's that area right now. Hopefully everybody found the stream came back up. That's that area right now. And then ultimately, let's just look at a few of the higher time frames. I want to see if anything's like changed there since yesterday. Not too much. 3 week, the same kind of deal. The 16-day printing the red dot. Yes, it is. So 7 hours to confirm this guy. Probably going to come down a little bit more here. I'll be right back, guys. I got to take my hard-boiled eggs out of the thing so they don't overboil. Give me 1 second. Okay. So did that, and bottom price of Atom for DCA. Okay, guys, we're gonna predict the exact. I'm gonna tell you the exact price that Atom bottoms out right now because that's something I could predict with full-on accuracy. But no, but I'll give you an estimate. Let's look at Atom. Sure. Actually, I want to keep that up. I wanted to talk about something there too. Let's open a new tab. What's up, Boca Juniors? Appreciate you, man. Boca Juniors. Boca Juniors. Evan. Boca Juniors. Aldo. Atom looks like it wants to come back to double bottom or something right here. I mean, I would start DCAing in probably in a few months, wherever price may be at that point. So yeah. Yeah, we could try to estimate that. The AVAX bottom is going to be interesting. But I do think it could be something like this into September, October. Don't get mad if I'm wrong, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. I think a lot of these alts could come down another, 40 to 50%. If it's 40, that's going to be $6. If it's 50, it's over there. So yeah, that's Atom. Yeah, somebody asked about Algo before. Algo has been not a not a happy camper lately. Man, yeah, let it cook for a few months. Just see what happens with this because if it does go to zero, You'd be glad you didn't buy it. Any of these theoretically can go to zero. Will all go to zero? Probably not, but man, it's not looking too hot right now. I mean, you're so much below your freaking December low. That's not a good sign. But maybe 2 or 3 more Luxes here. You come down to 5, 6 cents. Yeah. Maybe make, yeah, 5. Maybe make a lower low here. Could be possible. Man. 98%. Some of these do. Cardano did and came back. What's up, Accurate Components Corporation? Oh, man. So let's see here. Okay, Algo you wanted me to look at. Oh, yeah, AVAX. AVAX, okay. Yeah. I mean, I think you're at least going to come down back to 11, 10 bucks. You know, I do think if you come down 40 to 50%, like with a lot of other altcoins, $7. Problem is there's not much to latch onto over here. And if you were to come down even farther, 97, 98, $3 or something. So I think most likely either a double bottom or a little bit of a lower low or something, like down here, 7, 8 bucks, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Is Tony, what's up, Tony M? Review Tesla, sure. Is it still pumping? Yeah, the traditional markets are up a little bit, right? I mean, I don't know, but I would say that you're kind of hitting some major traffic right there. You are down a tiny bit. You are hitting traffic at this point, so we'll see. I mean, Tesla's a volatile, you know, maybe a little bit more, 256. Maybe just a little bit more there. I mean, if you look at the real high time frames, not too monthly doesn't look half bad on this. Maybe it'll, you know, hold up better in a lot of other things, but it's not a bull div there. I feel like you got to come deeper into the red. I mean, how much did you correct here? 70 maybe? Yeah, 74, 75. Yeah, but this is nuts. I mean, imagine you got in, you wouldn't even be down much if you bought in June of last year. It'd be even. What was I gonna buy? What was I gonna look at? Oh yeah. I wanted to look at the SPY just a little bit because okay, yeah. So you're hitting the big, yeah, this area. That's the big place. I don't know if you made a bigger high, but this is the huge freaking area to keep your eye on, guys. This is like a big area. And then it is up on the day about 6 points. 4,300, that's a big area. This could be it. Could be it, guys. It's up slightly more as Bitcoin still comes down, which I guess on fundamentals, that's not the best sign for Bitcoin. Americans owe $1 trillion in credit card debt. Wow. So, yeah, 880. Market's coming up a little bit here. Which give more gains in bull run? Link versus AVAX versus Atom versus ADA. Most likely the first 3 will give more gains than ADA, but it's, you know, it depends on market cap. RND, I don't even know, forget what that is. This one's another one that's a little bit worrisome. Maybe this could be the next one that, you know, they go after, SEC goes after. But the thing with this is if you bet that crypto.com is going to, you know, survive, you know, I wouldn't buy it now, but this may be a good one to get into in a few months. We'll see, though. But, yeah, ultimately, I think it's just crypto's going to go down, and everybody in crypto Twitter is just going to blame it on the freaking SEC. Oh, I got to go back to my 9-to-5 job. I gotta blame it on the SEC. Yeah. It's Gary Gensler's fault. But, yeah. Red dot right there. Total 3. I mean, that's just keeps coming down here. I think it will continue to do so. But on the bright side, I think it's only going to be, I think, September, October. You may see your lows. I mean, man, this isn't much above January. Is that the low there? Yeah, December. I mean, you're still probably like 30, or no, it's only like 15. Ooh. Yeah, everybody was, I remember all those people. Oh, you missed the boat. Oh, you didn't buy it. The exact bottom down here, you missed the boat. It's only up 15%, 20%. You missed the boat. You missed the boat. No, you just went long at 69K. That's what happened here. Missed the boat. Let's look at Solana. Somebody asked about Solana. I'm just curious, how much is Solana? I mean, to be fair, it's probably yeah, I was mapping that out, but I just want to look at the low here, how much this is up. This is probably still up a lot, yeah, 100%. But yeah, that's down 19. Yeah, we're about to get to my target over there, and then if you break out of this, it's that area, $10. This might have bottomed out, honestly, but I don't know. It could still go lower. I wouldn't completely rule that out. Still could be more pain. But I think kind of maybe a higher high would be the most likely scenario. Render. Weekly red dot. Yeah, I think it'll come down. It's just taking its time. I mean, every day goes by, it starts to look a little bit more bearish. I mean, it's just bouncing around now, but I think it will go down. Let's see. We do swing trades too. I mean, you know, it depends, you know, what time. I mean, it's hard to, you know, trading could be tough, you know, it could be a lot of hours. So I've never really done it too much when I had like a full-time job, so I can't really speak about that too much, but you know, ultimately you gotta take the time to like learn the concepts and all that. I mean, in my group, we have two additional analysts, you know, Landacore and Crypto Bullzone, so I think there's a lot of good information. But yeah, I mean, you could try it out for a month, see how it is, you know, compare, and then yeah. But Jason provides obviously a really good product too. Check his out. I'm sure he's got a lot of great stuff in there too. E-Gold. I don't know if you're going to go this low. This could be like a sleeper hit where that comes back. I mean, I don't know. There's just not much in between where we are. But then again, like yeah, I mean, you still could latch on to like over here, 25 or something. Don't know. Let's look at Bitcoin on the shorter time frames to try to estimate what will happen here. Yeah, I think you're going to get to this spiral line. It could be wrong. I mean, money flow come up in the 1 minute, but kind of looking like you'll probably get to that spiral line. And then this trigger wave, if we come down farther, it could become a bearish dip. I mean, it's far, yeah, 26.2. That's what I'm kind of thinking here. I mean, they might be able to bring it up a bit to kind of stop me out in profit, but that's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm hungry, guys. I'm going to eat some eggs. You could chill with the trade and a little bit of music for a minute. Had a lot to do today. Let's see here. Or maybe I can mute myself while I eat the eggs. Yeah, I'll bring the eggs in here. Am I allowed to like watch another YouTube video while, like, is that a copyright strike or whatever if I put on like a video by Alex Becker and watch it while I eat some eggs? Don't know. Let's try it. I wanted to watch this video for a while.
So people always tell me they can't do this. I posted my schedule on Twitter the other day, and to some people it seems excessive. But
Be right back. Let me get the eggs. We got four hard-boiled eggs. Right here. Hands are all wet.
let's look at the results. It's generated me hundreds of millions of dollars, a year-round six-pack, and crystal clear focus and clarity in my mind, allowing me tons of time and energy to stack my day to the brim with everything I love. If you look at my schedule, yeah, it seems excessive, but this is everything I love squeezed into one day. It's a blast. Every day is awesome. And the number one thing I get from people when I say you can do this too, or you can go and chase whatever you want to do in life, whether building a business or picking your nose and finger painting with it, I don't care. Just chasing and being the absolute best at something. And people always say, well, that's just not me. That's not my personality. That's not who I am. I don't have the energy. I don't have the motivation. I don't have these things. And basically people tell me who they are as a person, their personality, it's just not going to work out. And instead of yelling at you Andrew Tate style and telling you you're a piece of everybody hates you and you're going to stay a virgin for the rest of your life, I want to actually diagnose something by telling you a story, because I don't think people actually see what's truly going on here. So listen to my story. It's going to be a really good one, and it has some nudity. You're going to love it. So people look at me, and I'm not trying to brag here. I don't want to be like, look, people look at me like I'm some type of god. That's not what I'm doing here. But people see me on Twitter. I'm literally one of the types of people who's posting like the cringe, you can do it, and posting my health routines and all sorts of stuff like that, going nuts at 4 a.m. every single day, talking about dreams, total cringe mode. I'm one of those guys, all right? And people think I just wake up and feel like that, and I do that. So I went on vacation a while back ago. Now, right now, I don't drink, I don't eat sugar, I don't game, I don't do any of the nonsense stuff, and I've complained about that in enough videos, so I'm not going to touch on it here. You should stop, though. But when I was on vacation, I drank, I ate a lot, okay? I did nothing all day, and I would also play video games the entire time. So I was just complete piece of shit. Like, what is wrong with this guy? This is disgusted me. I'd look in the mirror and get physically ill. That being said, when I came back from this vacation, I felt no motivation. My personality was literally, I want to eat sugar, I want to go out and drink, and I feel absolutely no motivation to work on my business. Now, let's look at what's going on here. My personality completely changed. How I feel about the world, how I view things, simply by my habits that I re-enabled during vacation. And after the sale of my business, when we originally agreed on the $110 million exit that we've talked about on the channel, I also got into a state where I didn't have anything to do and I was really just bored, and I would again be drinking, eating bad food, and kind of being a degenerate. And my entire personality during that time shifted from being motivated, let's go crush the world, to slow, lethargic, and most importantly, I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to be motivated. So if you had asked me at that time, you know, who I was as a person, I'm thinking to myself, well, this isn't really my personality anymore. I just don't have the fire. I don't have it inside me. And that's what I get from people so often. They think their personality is set in stone when it's truly not. I can go from being cringe lord, motivational, get up at 4 a.m., rub olive oil on my six-pack and do red light therapy and throwing weights through the ceiling in my gym. I can be that guy. At the same time, my personality can completely shift into a person who feels like a loser, who doesn't want to build businesses, in fact is disinterested in it, and has to force himself in the gym. And so what you need to realize is that your personality can radically shift based on your habits more than you actually understand. And what most people have going on in their life is they've spent so much of their life in a state of brain fog and, to sum it up without going on my rants, body poisoning, that they haven't really ever seen the light. They've never actually seen their true personality. I would assume, like a lot of people watching this channel, I can tell you this because from probably 18 to 25, I was in the same exact spot. And even still from 25 to probably 34, I was in and out of this constantly. However, most people have never really met their true self. They've never met what happens and who they are when their body is completely okay, when all the fog, distractions, and nonsense is gone. You might be shocked to discover that you're one ambitious, crazy, cringe lord like myself. Because you really need to look at this. People don't really understand what they've done to their bodies their entire lives, and then, again, this is reinforced in your personality times 10. So if you really look at it, let's look at the big four things really that get people in trouble. All right, it's going to be drinking, it's going to be sugar, it's going to be video games for a lot of men, and then it's going to be drugs, usually pot. Okay, and so if you look at all these things right here, you have to look at the state of repair they put in your body. All these things do, and not to sound like your elementary school drugs are bad teacher, but you have to understand the damage each of these does individually. So for example, when you drink, I have an entire hour-long video on that. I'm not going to touch on it. It takes about 3 to 4 days for your brain to even come back online. I encourage you to measure it and do the test I talked about in the drinking video. It's true, but it really takes you about 1.5 weeks to really be at full power, okay? Like I said in a drinking video in the past, one time I went 2 weeks without drinking. I took a picture of myself, and then just to document it. I wanted to see like what happens when I get messed up. And then I got drunk, and it took me about 2 weeks to get back in that state.
I'll be right back.
my face appearance, brain, everything. It took 2 weeks to get back there. So if we look at other things like sugar, sugar is going to keep you in a constant.
Well, I just finished watching this later, but appreciate you guys. Wanted to eat some eggs. It was my first meal of the day, so I was getting hungry there, and yeah, 4 eggs. I'm still hungry. Let's see, what's up, Red Monster? H bar still holding 5 cents. Do you see it going to 3 cents? Let's take a look at H bar. People want to ask me about H bar a lot. Everybody's like talking about, what price, to get in, all that. And that's not really, it's a logical question, but it's not really the best question to be asking. The best question to be asking is rather when to buy it rather than at what price to buy it at, I think. I mean, let's see. What's up, Billy Bob? Still holding 5 cents? Probably not, man. It's below 5 cents. Or going to 3 cents, that was the question. Yeah, I think it could go down to 3 cents. Yeah, I think a lot of the altcoins could go down between 40, between probably 35 to 50% from where they are now. So yeah, I do think it can go down farther. I don't see any reason to believe it won't, based on everything going on, based on the markets, how the markets look, and I believe this trade is doing pretty well. And I know this trade is doing very well. I think we're going to hit this point pretty soon. This would be really exciting to get this on stream. This could be where we finally lose, this area. We got the blood diamond on the 4 hour. That would kind of make sense. Sometimes, with the blood diamonds, so they're kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, sometimes, they act as kind of bear traps, and then, everybody goes short, and then it just goes pop. You know what I mean? Sometimes it does happen. It has 2 hours, 45 minutes to confirm, so... Yeah, Red Monster, I don't believe that's true, but I don't know. HFarm.register, I have no idea. I think the list is a little arbitrary, which ones they're going after or whatever. Oh, okay, I appreciate the follow. I gotta, hold on, where was my next take profit? I forgot this. 375, yeah, let's take a little bit more at 375. Did we get that low? No, not yet, let me set that. 96,375. Let's take out another like 40 or something. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Cool. It's in the spiral line right here. So, we might get there. Absolutely might get there. I hope we get there. And by the way, guys, forgot to mention, first link down below, if you guys want another exchange, that's pretty good. That also, they're not up your behind about the VPN, about the KYC. FAIRDESK is a pretty good choice. Been using it. I spread a lot of money around. The 2 main ones I'm using right now are FAIRDESK and MEXC. Both of them are pretty good, but obviously in these times, be careful. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. If I can't withdraw anything from this account, I'll be all right. Don't get too carried away. But yeah, check it out. If you guys sign up with my link down below, deposit at least $200 to MEXC or FAIRDESK, I will give you 1 free month in my exclusive Discord. Only do this if you know how to trade. So yeah, and then shoot me a DM on Discord with your UID once you do it. Getting a little jump. So we'll see. Money flow coming out in the 5 hour. ETH not looking very good. 2 hour blood diamond. I mean, I would say for this, I would estimate that you would come down to these areas rather than like, come back up. Obviously, anything could happen though, but yeah. So I'm looking at right there. And you got a continuation X on market cipher right here. Continuation. These two actually, once they confirmed, were pretty good. No, that one, okay, you did come up, but yeah. You were down 17, yeah. And back here, in March, you were down to 13, which is low, and then they drove up. Do I own any XRP? No. No, I don't own any XRP. I don't know if I ever will. Maybe I will at one point, but I don't. Anybody went long on XRP or bought a lot at the exact high at $3? Anybody here? Back in January 18. You know who you are. I know somebody probably has. Still waiting on that bag? Or did you sell like right here and then you bought more right there? That's kind of what, like, bought here, sold there, bought again here, and then still holding. That's one possibility. Joking. But yeah. So JC, if you go in the announcements tab, I'll check. I could tell you in the DM, but it might be quicker if you just go in the announcements tab in the Discord. It tells you how to pay in crypto. Or did you already pay? If you already paid, you got to DM me, and then I'll DM me with your transaction ID. But if you haven't paid already, the Bitcoin address is the Bitcoin and Tether address are in the announcements tab. There is a discount for 6 months or a year. If you guys, yeah. And I think we're going to raise the rates. I know I've been saying it, but I think I'm going to get around to raising the price pretty soon, because we can't have every single person taking like the same trades and having damn market makers come after us. Yeah. What's up, Crypto Main? This guy is kind of starting. Trying to think. I mean, we're still not seeing anything that the weekly is really what I'm looking at here, but it would be nuts. Yeah, some people are talking about this going to a new all-time high. We'll see. I don't think it will. How's gold holding up? Choppy down a bit. Yeah. I think it'll continue down over the summer, or maybe it'll just stay sideways forever. It's gold. It's a boring asset, but yeah. Silver, we could take a look. See, that's been pumping a bit. Happy with silver. Proud of silver. Where's the leverage? I'm curious about the leveraged. Yeah. Nice double bottom there. I think you're gonna. It may take a little bit, but I think you're gonna come higher potentially. It's in the announcements tab in the free Discord, JC. That's where it is. Maybe we'll make a new tab on for like crypto payments or whatever. So yeah, I'm having a new I found a new guy that's gonna do some admin stuff for the Discord, and hopefully we make it a lot better. So yeah. Now we're coming back up a little bit. Coming back up. Almost got to that point, but yeah, if we're gonna come back down, it's probably gonna happen pretty soon. But yeah. Yeah, good, JC. Yeah, it says the details, like with the discounts and everything there. To that point. Trigger wave right there. I think Bitcoin dominance is gonna break out of this bull pennant or whatever. This is taking its time too. Oh my god, that's since I didn't realize how high it was. This has been at the same freaking thing since March. Jeez. Forgot how. I think it will break up though. It's from here, yeah. How's BNB? It's not the... Here's the one. I mean, it looks like we're going to get to 170 pretty soon, maybe. Next couple months. Let's look at BNB Bitcoin. This will be useful to look at. This will tell you when you should probably buy this. So, I mean, how much could this bleed against Bitcoin? I mean, how much has, let's say, Cardano bled against Bitcoin? I'm just curious about this so far. 81% so far. Imagine if, I'm not saying it's going to happen here, but 80 would come down to there. If you were to do that, January, February, maybe where it bottoms out against Bitcoin, that could be the place. I'd say at the latest that would be a good place to kind of get in alts. But this guy is going to be a great thing to potentially stay away from for now. Yeah. Eat those 4 eggs. I'm still hungry. Man. Let's see here. Oh, we gotta look at the NASDAQ. Big pocket right there. That weekly gapped RSIs. But maybe we come up a little bit more. Don't know here. Man, Kramer's been right about this. Gotta listen to Kramer more often. It's coming down there though. This guy I haven't looked at in a little bit. Lucid. Man, that's a nice... It could be somewhat of a double bottom, though. I think he would kind of come lower. If you look at market cap here, 11 billion. I could see us going in like 5 or 6 billion. I think kind of we're going to see a similar thing with kind of maybe Robinhood. Although that's done absolutely nothing for a while. Kind of a reverse head and shoulders, but you haven't broke up when you were kind of supposed to. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking inevitably you would end up, you know, maybe $5, $6, $8 billion, yeah, $5, $8 billion market cap or something, or no, 8 bill is a low though. Like if you bought this and held on to this, you might be okay. What was the other one? Was that electric car? Was it NIO? I think it was this one. NIO, yeah, the electric. That's another. It's Chinese one. What's that? Let's see. Coming up a little bit there. I think this guy could go to like $3 or something. 11 billion. I think a lot of these things will go to like $5 billion market caps or whatever. There was one time frame on this that I kind of liked. It was the 5. And it is the 5 VLXs. You're hitting that area. It does look a little bit bottomy in that respect. But we know what could happen. We know it can go lower. I just have like a thought. You know how like people, like opponents of Bitcoin always say like Bitcoin's bad because there's nothing to back it? Like that's kind of the point of it. Be your own bank. That's kind of the funny, yeah, the funny aspect of that. But yeah, let's see here. We did look at render. What was that? Conflux? What was that one that came up a bit in the last? Yeah. Now we're all the way. Now we're done, yeah. What was this? Oh yeah, this one was popular because of Apple or whatever. Ooh, that was rough. Up to 80 cents. All the way back down. Oh yeah, Peppy. It's got to be down, right? Unless... No, it's actually up a little bit. It'll eventually come down. Don't worry, guys. I think it'll eventually come down. How are the other, like, the ones that just sit, like, this is becoming like a freaking GameStop. I don't know, just sits, you know. It's up right now or whatever, like in the short term. Man, I'm just trying to wait for this to do something here. Come back. You know, you want to come down. Okay, weren't we printing the, or was it on ETH? We were printing the blood, yeah. We're printing the blood diamond. It's gone now. It could be still on regulars. No, not even on regulars because we're coming up a little bit. That could come back though. It could absolutely come back though. Maybe doing something like that. No one's coming down. Two-day the main, like that 2-day, that's a good bull case. Like that's the main bull case. I think if that plays out, you're gonna maybe, but yeah, you would regain the volume area low. You'd potentially come back up to like 29. That's gonna be a boring freaking, because you're not doing nothing. Like you know what I mean? It'll be a bullish summer. It'll be a boring summer. It'll be like that. All the bulls will get excited, but then you'll probably reject from there. It'll be apathy. It'll just be continuation of the apathy patterns. You'd probably get, I mean, to dump down here, you'd probably get a bit more excitement than, yeah. But we're still, still the same area. Just want to look at, so how far did we, yeah, we wicked down here, 25.3, and then since then, not too much. Litecoin versus Quaint, it's a matter of opinion. I haven't looked at Quaint in a minute, in a little bit. Let's take a look here. It's one that's done pretty well, but yeah, I do, like I've been saying, 40 or 50% down, I think. That could have been the bottom, though. 88 Link Mana Gall, yeah. Mana was popular, yeah. Yeah. You went along on Cardano at the exact high. You went along on Chainlink at the exact high. Went along on Mana at the exact high. I'm joking. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you wouldn't want to, I mean, yeah, just hold. Just hold, man. Just hold. Not financial advice. Chainlink's starting to kind of break down, but we've just been in the pattern for so long. I mean, you could stay in this until August, theoretically, but I would obviously like it to finally do something, you know. Come deeper with the money flow. Yeah, just do something, you know. Doing something. As opposed to nothing. I'm trying to, like, there's not really... 3 week in terms of that coming in the red, that's probably gonna be the place to get in. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Come back to like, you know, whatever this area is, $3 or something. So I would look for. This did it well in the last bull run, obviously. I mean, especially even from these areas. Oh yeah, this was the weird one that went up in a lot of, from late 18. Yeah, this just gradually. This was the weird one. This was the weird one. 120x. Oh, how's Ben Coin doing? Back down. It's nice head and shoulders right there, potentially. Take a look at this guy. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna go that low. 93 would make sense though. Yeah, if it goes down this low, maybe it'll do good in the next bull run. Who knows? Let's look at something that's actually at zero, like pot coin or pot USD. I mean, is this on any exchanges still? Could be. Is no, I don't. I think that's something else for some reason. I think you got just like BitRex, like T-Rex, BitRex. I'm not too familiar with BitRex. Because it's definitely down. Yeah, it was that bull run where it was popular, and then you essentially were down 99.9 here. Now you're down 99. What was the jump up though from here to there? It's extremely volatile. Extremely volatile. What was that jump up? That was 1000x, 1500x, I think. Yeah, 1000x. Wow. Good old pot coin. This bull run, how much did you get in this bull run? I'm just thinking, like for something that, let's just look at like something that literally like essentially ended up going to zero. How much would you still have? Yeah, this went to zero. Essentially went to zero. How much would you still have gotten if you bought it, if you DCA'd into, let's just say you DCA'd into freaking pot coin in 2019 into 2020, bought an average price right here. You still would have got I mean, you would be down now, but you still would have got a freaking 7x. 700% gain from the top there. Pot coin, man. But yeah. Be anticlimactic if you keep coming up here. You might though. Forming that little bullpen or something maybe. Bullpen, you break up, yeah. Could come up a little bit more. We'll see what happens here. Thing two is like, oh yeah, because Cardano ETH, I was hoping for a bounce or something. But nope. Nope. No. Didn't happen. Nope. Just keeps bleeding. This has bled 80% against Cardano, against Ethereum. Maybe it'll even go down to 90%. I don't know though. What wallets do I recommend? I use a Treasure. I use the Exodus wallet. I stake some stuff on there. That's about it right now. I mean, do you have the Coinbase wallet? I mean, those are hot wallets. But in terms of cold storage, I use the Treasure. I have the old one from like 2020, so maybe that's safer. I don't know. Exodus wallet. But that's a hot wallet. That's my favorite hot wallet. But yeah. Let's look at some news articles or whatever. Yeah. Let's see here. So generally bullish on traditional markets, down with the Russell, but yeah, Dow up slightly. NASDAQ. Oh. Copper play, yeah. Bitcoin Cash, oh yeah. Oh yeah, Bitcoin Cash. Oh yeah, Asian markets, yeah. Shanghai? Can you? Let's look at Shanghai. Is there a ticker for that? Oh yeah, yeah. SSEC. No, it's not. Yeah. Federal Reserve may pause, yeah. If you look at cattle too, which is way freaking, they shouldn't pause. You know, the deed hasn't been done, unless this is kind of the high, but they probably want to make this. They don't want anybody to eat meat. They want to make this too expensive. Yeah. Equities, I think they're going to correct pretty soon, but maybe not if the Fed doesn't do the responsible thing. I mean, we're hitting this point with the NASDAQ. I'm thinking, I mean, in terms of right here, you're almost to that area. It's a big point right here. Our size gapped and very high. Um, that area. I don't know why I want to look at this compound. People used to talk about this. It's essentially nothing too fun. Maker was the other one that's more. Yeah, kind of getting delisted from places or whatever. No, I mean, not quite. I mean, compared to like some other things, not like the worst. You know, is down a lot though. Let's see what Fox Business is saying. Yeah, the Trump indictment. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Do any of you guys know about that? Know the latest with that? Yeah.
Well, some of LA's
Tampa. The VIX, that's what we gotta freaking look at, the VIX. Let's take a look at the VIX. Yeah, because there's been less fall. This is coming down. And then once you get that volatility could be, we're due for the volatility, and the volatility could be the dump, or the crash, yeah. Yeah, this is, I'm trying to like, freaking, do fibs work on that? Let's go the other way then. Significantly kind of a big level. I mean, we haven't been this low in volatility. December 17, yeah. That was one of the lowest times. January, ooh. And you have a lot of that. Maybe we're getting there where we get a jump. I don't know. the Netflix thing is working then. Yeah, we're still coming up, yeah. You're hitting that fib level, I mean, or about to hit it, I should say. Let's see here, about to hit that, or just about, yeah. Could be it, but I mean, yeah, you do have the gap to our size like here. I mean, that did bring you down. Let's be real. I mean, that did bring you down. Here's where we could actually, draw something out in terms of coming down. So yeah, that area. I think you're getting there, man. I think you're getting there. Jobless claims are high, so I mean, regardless of whether the Fed raises or not, I think you're just gonna have that, that decline over the summer. Most likely, this, that two-day bull div won't play out. Maybe kind of a double top there or something. Anyway. Reverse head and shoulders forming, maybe. We'll see. So that's pretty much. Let's look at the Dixie a little bit, and then, yeah, I mean, not too much has changed since yesterday. Ultimately, when I look at Bitcoin, though, I think trigger wave. I think this may be the place. One of these times, I think it seems like you're going to eventually lose the frickin', 200 weekly SMA. Could be this time. Maybe it won't be. Main bullish case would be the 2-day. Potentially a bullish div forming. And yeah, money flow coming out right there. That's coming out though. Anyway, guys, check out the free Discord down below. There's a free Discord and a premium one. Details for the premium one are inside the premium one, or you could pay with Patreon as well. If you guys are interested in some of these trades and all that. We've been doing really good lately. Got 2 other pro analysts as well in there. So check it out if you guys are interested. Also, I do have a trading course that's pretty good. A lot of people I really like. Check that out down below as well. And let's see. Yeah, also check out FAIRDESK. Really good exchange for, trading. You don't have to use a VPN or a KYC. So check that out. Regulators haven't got to them yet. Pretty good interface. I like it. So, yeah. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I'll probably upload a video or do a short something later. But yeah, guys, have a good one.